How is everybody doing? I know most of you guys just came over from Jfish's stream. Please let me know if my audio is echoey. I know the last time I did a stream that my audio was kind of funky, but I hope it's all better now. I think I resolved the issue. Let's see who we got in chat here today. Toby M, I see you in there. And we also have that new XP system that Jfish talked about. It seems to cap out at 75 XP. It's fairly new. I'm not exactly sure how it works altogether, but I'm hoping that they improve it as we go along. And it's kind of like Discord, but for now, it's pretty nifty. Ace of Shadows, I see you switched your accounts. And why is that? Are you trying to hide something? No, I don't mean that, but why do you switch your accounts? Is there any particular reason? Just wondering. Texas Softball, Flaming Fox, what's going on, bro? Fenway Nation 50, glad to see you here. Thanks for the response. Loud and clear, glad to hear that. Misha DG, glad to see you. PR King, what's up, bro? Saw you in the Jfish stream. We're on the Astros team, and we have an upgrade to do today. If we don't end up getting Nolan Ryan, which is our ultimate goal today, then we will have to settle for a prime for the Houston Astros. I don't want to settle for a prime. Of course, the best is the best, and you want to go for the best, but we'll have to settle for lesser, which is something I don't want to do, but we'll have to do it. Mango 9i, sup man, glad you could make it to this stream. And if Jfish shows up, guys, please let me know. Jacob King, welcome to the stream. Enrique, hello. Gatasushia, thank you for being a member. Welcome to the stream. And thanks to all of our members of the channel, too. Shout out to all of our members. And we have a couple new members as well. Haven't gotten their names yet, but I did see we had a few new members join before this stream started. So thank you to our members of our channel. Oh, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just curious as to why you switched your accounts, Ace, but I'm glad you're here either way. Brickman, welcome. RedXUs, thank you for being here, and hope you guys enjoy this stream. Well, we're going to kind of make this stream shorter. Hey, Superpat the Boss, shout out to you as well. Thank you for being here. It's you streaming. If you guys haven't, check out his latest video. He has some pretty decent luck in that video. Almost pulled a stunt that I did in one of the pack openings recently. Luck has been there for certain things, and as you guys just saw in Jfish's stream, it hasn't been there for most things. But with this Astros team here, we're working with a nice Black Diamond batting order here. I'm pretty much satisfied with almost everybody in the lineup except Billy Gurriel. I'd like to get him out eventually since he's only a normal and he's no longer in the game. I also have Carlos Correa here. It's not his best SIG gear. It's actually his worst, and he doesn't have that high of a level legend skill set. Everybody else, though, I'm pretty satisfied with. Even this Altuve here with 5-tool batting machine, chance maker. Gaddis is good. Wynn's good. Dawson, Eventually, I think I'd like to move him onto the bench, but we can do that in the future. Springer, Bregman, Ensberg here. I'd like to eventually get him replaced with my Doug Jones, not my Doug Jones, but my, I forget what his name is. I have his SIG. I'm going to look at him right now. Silver third base SIG, no longer in the game. Doug Rader, who's no longer in the game. He would eventually replace my Morgan Ensberg. And then for the pitching side of things, let me just go back to the overall view of the team. I would definitely like to get a 5th starter. If we can get Nolan Ryan, of course, I would 100% use him. I've been running with Javier for about 3 or 2 years now, and he actually holds his own ground pretty well, but as a normal diamond, you know, he's going to get shelled in the later ranges and the higher rankings of ranked battles, so I do want to get rid of him. Even this Garrett Cole, he does okay with Control Master Dom, but this pitching staff is really what needs the help for my team. Yes, Gatasusha, let's get Nolan. Ian, hello, glad to have you here. Dang, it's a very simple and plain name, but nonetheless, I'm glad you're here, bro. But who else is here that I haven't said hi to yet? I think I've said hi to everybody. If I CSS, hello there. Glad you can make it, bro. I hope I don't troll any of you teams with SIGs. We'll look at the inventory in just a second here. I haven't honestly really done much with this team since the last Astros video. We opened a bunch of Prime Player packs in a few Astros videos ago, but we got Jim Wynn upgraded, and he's basically one of my best cards. Now, I did take some of your advice and I got my prediction to level 8 here. I took his eye up to 85, and that's pretty cool right there. His train is still out of this world, so I love that. Tatiana Davis, glad you can make it. I feel like I always see you in Jfish's streams, but I don't mean this in a jealous way, but I rarely ever see you here, but I'm glad you're here today. 03, never seen you before, but thank you for being here at the stream. Random Dude 24, what's going on? Alright, let's look at the inventory now. This is what we're working with the team. And for the inventory, we got a decent sized inventory here. We've gotten quite the number of SIG packs. We don't have a mileage SIG today, but we have 5 regular SIG player packs. We'll open up a team selective prime player pack. If we can get Christian Javier 2022 out of this, I would definitely put this in over the Javier I currently have, unless we pull Nolan Ryan. But if we don't get Javier, then Charlie Morton is going to be the replacement. He is a 72 base card as compared to Javier, who's a 73 base card, but because Morton gets a added bonus being a prime card, I will be putting him in place of Javier, pending that we don't pull Nolan Ryan or pending that we don't get Javier's prime. So there's that. Jameson Eichhoff, glad you can make it. And Super Slugger 727, thank you for being here. H-Town, what's up, bro? 2018, what's your beef with Andy Pages, besides the fact he plays for the Dodgers? You kind of just said it there. It's just a Dodgers thing. I really dislike the fact that so many Dodgers get into the All-Star game just because they're the most popular team and other teams don't get their shots. And I get it, if they're good players, they should by all means be in the All-Star team. But I do believe there are several other players besides Pages in the National League that deserve to take the outfield spot or the reserve spot. I can't name them off the top of my head because I haven't looked, but I definitely know there are some players, I've seen them floating around on social media, that there are better players than Pages that should have made the All-Star team. But that's my hot take, that's my opinion. Alright, and congrats to Ace's Shadow for making the club tournament. I believe he finished top 8 or top 4. I don't remember which number it was, but congrats to Ace's Shadow for his team and his club making the club tournament. Smack the like button, yes please guys, if you haven't already, do so and like up the video. I really appreciate it, and it really would help me out. But let's get start straight into this. This might be a shorter stream than we're used to, depending on how fast the upgrades go, because we're definitely going to upgrade a card today. But silver player packs here. Of course, we're looking for Bagwell. If we can get Bagwell, I wouldn't be upset as well. He'd definitely replace Morgan Ensberg or Yuli Gurriel. I think he has a first base option. Pretty sure he does, but if he doesn't, then one of the others is going to get replaced. Let's do the premium player packs now, though. I feel like Tatis should have not made the roster. I haven't seen his stats, but I haven't heard much about Tatis, and I could agree with you if I agree with you on that for now. I haven't looked at the stats though, but Tatis hasn't been performing as well as he used to, so I can come alongside that in a way. P2 got knocked out in the round of 8 to Tacos. Oh, okay, so you did make the top 8, or close to the top 8. Pretty cool. As a Dodgers fan, 100% agree. There's definitely some other players that deserve an all-star spot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And fan voting, let me know, what do you guys think about fan voting? Should fan voting be thrown out the window, or should only a certain select, like, stat analysts, amount of people choose who gets to be in the All-Star game. And I know WAR, if you guys don't know what WAR is, wins above replacement. It's a baseball reference page stat. It's also a Fangraphs stat. You know, they determine which player is better based on the wins above replacement. They're basically, wins above replacement, if I had to explain it simply, is a player's value to a team and how much wins they are valued above a replacement level player. I hope that makes sense, but WAR is something like that. Fan voting definitely has to go. Yeah, it's kind of rigged in a way, and I do think that eventually they have to do away with it. I know it's a way to get the fans involved. It's a nice classe right there. Not his best year, but still a nice one. If they do get eventually have to get rid of it, I don't think fans would be happy, especially Dodgers fans, because they're the majority of fans around the world. And I mean, don't forget about Yankees fans and big market teams like the Yankees. But pretty much the Yankees and the Dodgers, they're the biggest market teams, and they take up most of the spotlight. And not saying that in the American League, because I don't think there are a lot of Yankees that are all-stars this year. Definitely not as many Dodgers, but yeah, it's kind of unfair to a lot of other franchises. And at the same time, the other franchises should step up and start spending money on all-stars and star players so that they can have more representation in the all-star game. Big Thicora, I think this is outrageous to look what the Royals fans did in 2015. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that big controversy where like 6 or 7 out of the 9 starters were Royals at one point in the All-Star voting, and they had to redo that because, yeah, that was not happening. 7 Royals on the All-Star team, and that's when the Royals were doing good. But yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Let's go Astros on these team selectives here. Catch up with your guys' chats. I'm glad there's going more than one Braves player in the All-Star game. Yeah, Braves haven't been doing the greatest. They've been up and down, and I think they're in 4th place in the division, so at least they're getting some representation. They've had some good players this year, though. Martin Maldonado, 2018 right there, not his best year. Best year, I think, is 2020. Doesn't have any SIGs, though, so not that important. Ian, and I'm sorry, but how did Seiya not make it 6th in homers and 1st in rolls? Yeah, Seiya Suzuki on the Cubs has been doing phenomenal. There's going to be a lot of snubs, honestly, with the amount of talent that there is in the league. It's not like everything's going to be perfect by any means in the All-Star game, but some people are probably going to get snubbed, unfortunately. And unfortunate for Seiya Suzuki. Is there an argument that he could have made it? Yes. And should he have made it? Probably. But that's the problem with having a limited roster size on the All-Star team. Exactly why there needs to be a salary floor in baseball. Yes. Ooh, we get back. Okay, so he is a first baseman. Guys, is this foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing? Out of all the vintage Astros cards we could have gotten, we pulled Bagwell. And if anything foreshadows, and I've seen it in the past, it's team select packs. I would 100% use it. This is actually the most important batter for me to get on my Astros team right now. I know we're looking for Nolan Ryan, but hey, just like that Mariners video where I pulled Edgar, like I'm looking for Griffey. I was looking for Griffey. If we can get the second best option, Bagwell would be that second best option. Yeah, what do you guys think about Bregman making the All-Star game too? I know I voiced my opinion in Jfish's server or Jfish's stream. I don't think Bregman should have made it. I'm a Red Sox fan. I love that he's in the All-Star game, but he got injured like midway through May, and he's making the All-Star team. I just don't see that. Also, should the All-Star game be at the end of the year instead of at the beginning? Because you're technically basing the All-Star status of a player only for half a season. What do you guys think about that? Yes, he's the best first baseman for the Astros as well. Let me see if I missed any other chats. I think everybody but Donaldson was a Royal. Everybody but Donaldson was a Royal at one point on the team. Yeah, I saw a picture. I think it was only maybe the DH and the third baseman. Yeah, it might have been Donaldson and the DH that, or maybe Kendrys Morales was the DH. I don't even know that, but that was crazy. As a Cubs fan, I'm mad he didn't make it. And Michael Bush, yeah, it's hard. All-Star game team is garbage. Bagwell, best league first baseman. If the Braves 2023 team was in 2025, they would have had 7 or 8 players in the All-Star game. Yeah, because that Braves offense was out of this world. They did have a lot of All-Stars that year, though, I have to say. 2018, I'm going to the All-Star game. Also, Be Right Back pizza here. Enjoy your pizza, bro. I love how people are hating on Kershaw, making it even though he doesn't take up a roster spot. I mean, Kershaw, he's doing okay this year. He got injured. And kind of like Kenley Jansen a few years back, he's toward the latter end of his career, probably going to retire soon. And he just hit 3,000 strikeouts, so I can understand him. It's a sentimental thing. He's one of the all-time greats for the Dodgers. And even though he's not doing so well this year, I do like Kershaw. So, and he's a good guy too. I do appreciate what he's done for baseball, and I do appreciate his character as well. He's not going to be on the roster anyway. Dumb decision by MLB to put Breggy on the roster. Yeah, I don't think he should have made it. I was a little confused, but still happy for Breg. Yeah, he was doing great in the first half. I think the All-Star break, though, is for a rest. So if you put... though is for a rest, so if you put at the end of the year, people wouldn't want to risk injury. Yeah, right, you're right about that, Riserus. Glad to see you, by the way. Caminero should have been an all-star over Chisholm and Breg. Junior Caminero for the Rays, I believe. Yeah, I do think he should have. If it was the end, players in the playoffs wouldn't play in it. Yeah, it's hard. Like, should there even be an all-star game at all? So let me know your guys' thoughts about that. All right, I'm kind of stalling here. Sorry about that. Moving on to premium vintage player packs here. If we get Bagwell as a legend or Nolan Ryan as a legend, that would be hilarious. But we have 17 premium vintage player packs. Can we see an orange glow? No, we don't. Okay, first, well, this is only the first 10. Let's see if we can get Bagwell or Ryan again. All right, we see a George Kell. We got Jim Palmer. Who else we got? Anybody new? Jim Rice, 78. Okay, that's the only new one, I think. Jim Rice for the Red Sox, 70 base overall. I could probably use this on my Red Sox team. It's a good hitting card, but my outfield's pretty full. All right, so those are the first 10. Let's see if we can get another one, or a legend out of the next 7. You missed my chat. Sorry, Cubbed Up. I'm glad to see you, though. Forgive me for missing your chat, but thanks for being a member. Thank you for being here. Julio shouldn't have made it. Yeah, I was talking about that with Ace. He had like he has under a 700 OPS. Like, I don't understand how on earth. He's just got the swagger, I guess. I have no idea, but he should not be in the All-Star game. So Dane Rafaela should be an all-star. Yeah, he's been heating up, and I think he heated up a little bit too late, Aces. I think that's the problem. He just got hot at the wrong time. Replace the All-Star game with the World Baseball Classic. Because the World Baseball Classic is every few years. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Gordon Shove, what's up, man? We're on our Astros team, opening up packs. Let's do the next 7 premium vintages here. Not to keep you guys waiting. No diamonds. Any orange glow. All right, no orange glow. The times that I've gotten orange glow, guys, I don't know how to explain it, but it happens at random intervals. Early win right there. Interesting profile. Not one that I would have chosen. That's kind of like nightmare fuel. Somebody zoom in on that photo, and just that face is pretty scary. All right, well, that's end of premium vintage player packs. No legends out of those. Let's do ultimates. How many diamonds are we getting out of ultimates? We only have 16. I say we get... I'm gonna be pessimistic. We're gonna get 2. Only 2 diamonds. Nolan Ryan Deluxe. Yeah. Jackson Holiday should be one. I haven't looked at Jackson Holiday's stats. I'm not sure where he's at, so I can't really make an opinion on that. J.R. has 3.4 WAR. Not everything's about offense. That's true. At the same time, it's debatable. Nice, Fenway Nation. You got Rice as a legend. That's cool. So I say we get 2 diamonds out of these. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Boom. Flash of blue. We got 2 diamonds. All right, so that means we're getting 0 out of the next 6. PR King says 5. Let's see who these ones are. Let me know your guys' guesses on how many diamonds we're getting. Any team cards here? No team cards. A horrible Addison Reed. This card has a signature somehow. 60 base break. That is brutal. Goodyear, just I don't get why. I don't understand what Contours bases their stats on, unless if they're looking at the analytics or if they're not looking at the analytics. But all right, let's do the last 6 here and see if we get any more. Okay, well, my guess is wrong. We don't get 2, we get 3. So PR King and myself, we both got it wrong, and Jameson said 4. That's not right either, unfortunately. Josh Naylor for the Cleveland Guardians. He is now playing for the Diamondbacks. This is his best year, I'm pretty sure, for them. Good first base card for the Guardians. And Tyler Freeman as well. Okay, let's move right along here. Let's do Ultimate Team Selective Player Packs. We have 3 of them. Let's see if we can get anything sweet out of this. All right, no diamonds. That's all right, I guess. Just 3 golds. And Altuve, Breggy, and Presley. Presley playing for the Cubs. All right. Pulled an autograph. Seager, IRL. Nice. Topps cards are nice. I haven't gotten Topps baseball cards in the longest time, but I used to collect back in the mid-2010s. Let's do these Diamond Player Selectives. Let's roll until we get a Prime. That's a 2010 Jose Bautista. That is a nasty card for a hard hitter. If I'd ever seen one, I would like his SIG eventually on my Blue Jays team. And he has the third base outfield option, which is very versatile. All right, then we get an Altuve. If we can get an Altuve SIG, I wouldn't be unhappy as well, especially that 16 Altuve. I would definitely take that. Rafaela's stat line, 263, 307, 456, 763 with 11 home runs, 33 extra base hits, potential platinum glove defense, 3.3 WAR. Yeah, again, I think it's a matter of him just getting hot at the wrong time. All right, next year we don't get any Astros, but we get a George Springer. Talking about George Springer, he went off in the series with the Yankees. He had like, what, 5 home runs in that 4-game series? He was going off, and he owns the Yankees at the current moment. But let me know what you guys think about George Springer. Next set here, nothing. Decent Andrew Miller right there. Actually, a really good Andrew Miller, 69 bases. Phenomenal for any relief pitcher. Okay, let's keep on rolling with these Diamond Player Selectives. Pulled a Team Sig the other day. That's cool. I wish they gave better Red Sox Team Sigs that weren't 72 base or lower. Alex Bregman right there. We have that exact same card as a Sig. We'll take him anyway. Not exaggerating when I say Rafaela could win a Plat Glove. 100 percentile on outs above average and FRV. That is, yeah. If Zidane gets snubbed on that at the end of the year, then that's tragic. But, oh, I should have picked the Hunter Brown. That's all right. Hey, well, we did it for a prime. That's fine by me. We'll take the Shelby Miller. And you know what? We'll go a couple more since we got the prime out of the first 5. So let's keep on rolling here. Let's do 5 more, and boom! Back-to-back primes. White for the Rockies right there. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Can we see a vintage now? Let's call a vintage. Any vintage? Let's go! Let's go! I'm calling them. I'm calling both games. I'm calling both games, guys. I'm calling the shots here. Let's go. Let's go. I just called that. All right. I think I better stop. I think we're good with that. I think we're gonna use up every single bit of fortune we have already. But let's go. We got back-to-back special cards. That's epic. Epic. And Speedy, welcome to the stream. H-Town, you got the Pajes stat line right there. 3.1 WAR. It's good. It's good. I just don't want too many Dodgers on the All-Star team, man. I'm sorry. What amount of dollars for donation if I don't have a join button on my YouTube? My team showcase would be absolute fire. I'm sorry, bro. It's only for members. I mean, if you do become a member, you don't have to stay a member. It's not a requirement to stay a member. You can leave whenever you want. But as long as you become a member, the deal is I'll showcase any member's team. So feel free to join if you want to, but if you don't want to join, that's totally up to you. I'm not saying you have to, but if you want to, you can. You don't have to stay. And but yeah, did Pajes and Tatis not make it? Tatis made it. I'm pretty sure Pajes didn't. Yeah, what H-Town said. Your luck is crazy right now. I hope it stays the same. I hope I get it on my sick player packs here. Okay, we're moving on and up into these next player packs. Team Selective Diamonds. I have yet to get any primes, any vintages, anything significant out of these in a video that I've made. Can we see something, please? Okay, there's no... If we can get a vintage bag, well, that'll be nice. But other than that, this is not going to be helpful. All right, we get absolutely nothing. Altuve, Colin McHugh. McHugh's Sig would be good. I'm surprised he's still in the game. He's been out of the league for a while. I don't know if he's pitching. I'm pretty sure he isn't. I didn't know Bregman got a really good 2022 card. I think that might be one of his best overall cards next to his 2019 card. That's actually really cool. All right, last Diamond Player, Team Select Diamond Player pack here. Speedy, thank you for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. Shout out to you. Next pull will be a prime. I hope so. But we're not opening up any more of those packs. Well, I mean, you're right. After this, oh boy, John Singleton, that's a rough card. 2014, 13 home runs, actually a good power card, but other than that, absolutely nothing. All right, well, we will be opening up a prime now. We have the Team Selective Prime Player Pack. We're looking for Christian Javier. That's really it. If I don't get Javier, then anything else wouldn't really be helpful. So let's do it. Let's go Astros, Team Select Prime Player Pack, no diamonds. All right, let's see who this is. Can this be Javier? Opening in 3, 2, 1. We got Evan Gattis, 16. All right, we already have him as a Sig. That's one I haven't gotten before, but it's not a use or any use to my team. All right, and we can't do special training really, so we are on 2 Sig player packs, and let's go to the shop and let's collect this. I believe you get this from getting a opening a vintage player pack and getting a team vintage. I could be wrong, but you get a free normal grade increase ticket and intermediate grade increase ticket from that pop-up. Agent Pedraza, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you, man. I know you've been a member before, but thank you for rejoining if that's the case. Hey Kyle, what did you miss? Nothing much. We opened up some team selective packs, ultimates, diamond player selectives. We got back-to-back special cards. We got prime, and vintage. That was pretty cool. But other than that, we haven't gotten anything so far. We're still looking for the SIG player packs. You're actually just in time for that. We'll be opening up the SIG player packs right now. BQ added back in the earlier update. He did. He's been in and out, just like Davinsky. Davinsky's out of the game now, and I don't know who's in or out anymore. They change it so many times. Contuas does. But yeah, let's get into these SIG player packs now. Let's go hashtag Team SIG, guys. And then actually, let's go hashtag Ryan. Hashtag Ryan. We need Nolan Ryan, and if we get the Texas Nolan Ryan, bro, I will crash. I'm gonna crash out. If we get Texas Nolan Ryan, this is gonna be absolutely a bloodbath. But all right, first one, not a diamond. All right, should I peek the base stats, guys? We have a gold, or should I keep going with the no peeking? That's been a thing on our channel where we don't peek, but I'll open it up to you guys this time around. Should we peek? Should we peek the stats? Hashtag Ryan. Yep, get hashtag Ryan in the chat. It was ridiculous that there was a Dodger candidate for every starting position in the NL. That's what happens when you have fan voting, bro. Just saying. Hey, Ethan, what's up? We're just getting the SIG player packs. You're just in time here. We have 6 of them, and this is our first one out of the 6. All right. Let's do this. Peek? Peek or no peek? H-Town says peek. Speedy says peek. Ert says nah. I'm gonna go with whatever you guys say, so keep the chats in. Misha says nah. So we got 2 and 2. I know it's kind of a controversial thing to peek or not. It's worked so far when I don't peek. Not that I don't have any better odds of getting a team sig if I peek or not. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a fun thing to do. Peek. Okay, people want to peek, so let's take a peek. Okay, it's a batter. Hey, it's a batter. It's a vintage batter. I got excited when I saw the vintage. I was like, ooh, this could be it, but it's a batter. I don't know of any Astros. This is the only card we'll peek on, by the way. Everything else will just go into no look. Who could this be? PR King said, never mind, no peek. It's too late already, bro. Let's do this. Let's flip it already. We have... Ooh, it's one of the new ones, but it's not a team card. It's Rogers Hornsby for the Cubs. Oh, that's a nasty Contact Master card. Sorry, Cubs teams. Where are you? Who's a Cubs team out there? I'm sorry to you Cubs teams. That is an excellent... That is the best second base card possible for the Cubs. You got Biggio. Congrats. I wish it were Biggio, man. If this were Biggio, I would have flipped. He has a 1999 card. If this were Biggio, that would have been so good. But Devil Ray, I'm sorry. Ian, I know you have a Cubs team. I'm so sorry about that. Oh boy, that is rough. Hornsby, 380 batting average, 39 home runs in 1929. He is a legendary player. Sorry, Cubbed Up, you too. I have a knack for pulling the new SIGs for some reason. I got Edgar, and now I got Hornsby. Forgot Sandberg. Okay, yeah, Sandberg is in the game now too. So Hornsby and Sandberg kind of go neck to neck. They're going neck to neck with the overall. But okay, let's do the 5 SIG player packs now. Can we get a diamond? Let's go. Let's go. We got 1 diamond, boys. I feel like I've gotten a diamond in every single SIG pack opening for the last like 3 pack openings. Agent Pedraja, thanks for sending a gift membership out, and I believe Michael Myers received it. Congratulations, Michael Myers, for receiving that membership gift. You can use special emojis in the chat, and you have a special emblem next to your name now. So, congrats to Michael Myers. All right, Firedog, glad you could make it. What did you miss? We pulled one team. We didn't pull a team SIG. We opened a SIG player pack, and we got a Cubs Rogers Hornsby signature. But crazy stuff going on right now. We haven't gotten a team SIG, but we're going hashtag Team SIG, hashtag Ryan, whichever one works. And Aces, please don't dox me. You know what I mean. All right, let's do... Should we go on Orthodox, guys? Should we do the diamond first? I never do the diamond first. This is going to be kind of like an opportunity to change things up a bit with the stream. Should I go diamond first and then the rest? Should I save the best for last? Leaving it up to you guys. What should I do? I'm gonna take a drink of water here. Jameson says if there's a Mariners SIG, he will be mad. Me too, bro. If I get Griffey or somebody I would love to have on any of my other alts, I would be upset. So I'm in the same boat, bro. I'd be in the same boat as you. Hornsby isn't that much of a troll. I have a 72 base bet and Zobrist. Yeah, can't forget about Zobrist. Zobrist had a great card when he was in the game back in the day. Firedog, you didn't miss much. We got a team vintage card from a Team Select Sig. Not a Team Select Sig. Team Select Premium Player Pack. No, don't do the diamond. Diamond first. Some people are saying diamond first. I have Griffey. I legit almost missed the joke, but okay, I thought it was common knowledge. No, it's not common knowledge, bro. It is not common knowledge. I'd rather keep it a secret too, please. Adrian Pedraza says diamond, silver's first, diamond last. Akrombik, what's going on, by the way, bro? Thank you for being here. Shout out to you. Jara Jambu, next month's special shop. I actually don't have a clue, to be honest. They usually come around quarterly, and I have no insights on that. You have to just keep up with the notices and the news in the game. Never do the diamond. I'm barking at 2018. Everything I get trolled. Devil Ray, if I pull a Carlos Pena, if I get a Carlos Pena, I'll release him for you. If I get a excellent raise card, it has to be 70 base or above, but if I get a raise card, I'll release him for you. Just for you. Deal? Got a deal. Okay, people are saying diamond last. Let's do the silvers first then. In fact, yeah, let's do the silver first. On the far left side, we got, first off, Justin Turner 17. Oh boy. Troll number 1 for me. That is the best Justin Turner and the one that I would love on my Dodgers team. Currently at third base, I forget who I have. I'm pretty sure I don't have a Sig, but that's an epic Justin Turner card art. I think that's from his walk-off in the National League Championship Series. I would like that Justin Turner. Sorry, Dodgers teams. Yeah. Oh, if I get a twin Sig ace. It's just it's a guarantee at this point, and if I don't, I don't know. It's just a weird day if I don't get that. Dang, yeah. I wish I had that Justin Turner on my Dodgers team. Dodgers are the most commonly card pulled because they have the most cards in the game. So Kershaw will be in this calling it. All right, Kyle. Let's see if you're right. Let's do the next Sig to the right of Turner. We get a Ronicki for the Orioles. Again, Orioles teams. That is a pretty good Sig. 80 base power, 75, 71. I feel like the base stat should be higher than that, 70 at a 71 base overall, but I think the speed just tanks it. This is a great first or great outfield card. Fielding is high, maybe not so much on the speed, but the hitting stats are there. You could use this at DH as well if you'd want, if you're an Orioles team, but sorry, Orioles teams, man. I don't know if he's a new card per se, but I know he's a newer card. Maybe not the most recent update, but one of the more recent updates. I will break a controller for each troll. Oh boy. Please don't. I do not want to be responsible for the destruction of private property, please. What's up with Gary Ronicki, Aces? What's so exciting about him? He's a Baltimore Oriole. Is he like a Red Sox legend or something? I've done diamond first. I accidentally trolled you 2018. Okay. I forgive you. Legendary manager Ron Ronicki's brother? Maybe, possibly. But let's move on here. An Oriole and a Dodger. Let's see who the gold. Let's do the gold on the far right of the diamond. Gold on the far right of the diamond is a Yankees Andrew Miller CSS. Do you have him? Yeah, I've never seen the Ronicki Sig before. That's a new one for me. Never pulled him before. Miller 15. His only Yankees year 70 base overall card. I don't know if you guys see the base stats above my camera. I'm pretty sure you guys can kind of see his base stats if I open it up. That is a beautiful card. Alright, well, we're a Yankee, a Dodger, and an Oriole in 2 AL East, 1 National League West. Can we get a AL West card now? Okay, thankfully, CSS, you do have Miller. Let's do the next gold. Gold in the center. We get Kodai Senga. Super Pat. Super Pat. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Kodai Senga's only year. 202 strikeouts, sub 3 ERA. My bad. Got him as a diamond from TSS a year ago. Okay, thankfully. Phew. For each, yeah. 2020 Red Sox manager Ron Ronicki. Oh, he was on the staff. Right. 2020 is a blur, man. I don't remember 2020. 2020 was just, yeah, that wasn't. King Gabagool, you too. I am so sorry. Kodai Senga, one of the best Mets starting pitchers. And an only year starting pitcher. Okay, guys. If this is a team diamond, If this is a team diamond, I'm ending stream. Come on, Houston, Nolan Ryan. That's what I like, real news. Nolan Ryan. Hashtag, let's do hashtag, what's his nickname? Hashtag Ryan Express. Ryan Express. Hashtag Ryan Express. Come on, guys. We got to get Nolan Ryan. And if we get Jeff Bagwell as a diamond, I will flip. I will lose my mind if we get a Jeff Bagwell. Jar Jambu says a Brewers. We got to get the Ryan Express. Please. Well, 2018 will backflip if this is a Team Sig. I will attempt a backflip if this is a Team Sig. I will silent rage with a diamond Sig of a Giants. Pray that it isn't a Giant. Alright, let's do it. Let's go no look strat on this. It's the only diamond of the video. I'm not doing combos. If this isn't a Team Sig diamond that we can upgrade, we're definitely upgrading Charlie Morton. So let's do it now. 3, 2, 1. Ryan Express right here, baby. Come on. Wrong side of Texas. Wrong side of Texas. That is a disgustingly bad card. What on earth is that skill set, too? That is a 3-3-1 gold set. Andrew Kashner for the Rangers. Would I use it on my Rangers team? Maybe. I don't think I would. Wrong side of Texas, unfortunately. So we don't, that's like the total, this is like the antithesis of Nolan Ryan. It is the anti-Nolan Ryan right here. Oh well. Well, we tried, guys. We tried to get Nolan Ryan. I think I've gone 3 straight teams without getting a Team Sig, guys. We're on everybody's on kind of a cold streak right now. I did my, what was it? After my Mariners team, I haven't gotten a Team Sig. It's been a few weeks, but I mean, with how many Sig packs you have, there's always a higher chance. So we're not upgrading any of these to combo them. We'll be saving them for the donation event. We still have Josh Hader and Billy Wagner, by the way. I did get Josh Hader, I believe, in one of my more recent Astros videos. And then for the batting side, you guys saw I have Doug Rader and Lou Boudreau. Boudreau is probably going to go in for donation event. I'm not going to put him in for Correa. I don't think he's... Even though he has a better base overall, I don't want to put him in for Correa. I hope to eventually get a better Team Sig. And he's not a team card, Boudreau, that is. So, yeah, I agree. I agree. Yo, 2018, remember when the Red Sox traded for Andrew Kashner? Yeah. Yeah, what year was that? Was that 2017? I remember that. You brought back a memory that I hadn't thought about in a long time. Yeah, I remember when Andrew Kashner pitched for the Red Sox. He was not that good. Remember when we traded for Doug Fister? That was weird. People don't remember Doug Fister pitched for the Red Sox down the stretch in 2017. That was weird. A weird Red Sox era where we were trading for semi-good pitchers that were not that good. 2019. What's the 2019 for? Oh yeah, it was 2019. I thought we traded for Jhoulys Chacin and Chris Owings that year. Maybe he was. Yeah, that was 2017. Yeah, I know Doug Fister was 2017. But alright, guys, we are going to upgrade Charlie Morton. The time has come, and I can no longer keep Christian Javier inside the lineup. I want to upgrade Charlie Morton. And watch me, guys. With my luck, in the next Astros video, I'm calling it, and mark this down, I will pull a Team 6 starting pitcher right after I get him upgraded. Mark my words. Mark my words. I am getting a signature Framber Valdez or somebody in the next Astros video, because that's just the way it works. I'm calling it. Maybe not today, but I will eventually get it. Let's see how many Charlie Mortons I have. I think I might have passed over him here. There's Garrett Cole, Valdez. I have so many Valdezes waiting for a hopeful upgrade. Morton has 1 Sig. I think it's 2017, or he might have 2. But I have to upgrade the prime, man. I've been sitting on this for too long. Christian Javier has been hurting my pen, or hurting my starting rotation. So let's get him upgraded here. We're going to go through this, and you guys can see how I get him upgraded and what the strategy would be depending on the skills I get. So hope you guys are in for the ride, and let's do this. And if you guys haven't already, please like the stream down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. All right, let's do this. Let's upgrade him and get this going. No coupon on this stream. Go to MLB 925 channel for that. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a partnership with Com2Us. Would like to eventually have one, but Jfish holds that right now, and I'm not jealous of him. He deserves it by all means. He has the bigger channel and he has the bigger following. But yeah, if you want a coupon, I'm sorry, I don't have a coupon, and I have no right to give that out. So go to the previous Jfish stream to get a coupon. John Robert Augustin. Why not Keuchel? It's because I already have Keuchel in my rotation. You guys can see I have Keuchel's 2015 SIG, so the Prime would be no use. I actually do have a Keuchel Prime maxed out. Used to have Keuchel's Prime in my rotation until I got the SIG. So I did have Keuchel in the past. He's just not a Prime anymore. He is the better card, which is the SIG. All right, we're up to level 20 out of 20, or 1 out of 20 right now, so that's awesome. Didn't have to use too many cards of his there. And you know what, for my backup players, I'm going to take all the SIGs and I'm just going to toss them back there. I'll take the Legend as well, and toss these guys all back here. And you know what, since we have some space, let's move some of these Primes. Alrighty, now let's do the intermediate grade increase and the Black Diamond upgrade and the Prime grade increase. Been holding on to that Prime grade increase for a long time as well. Let's do this. I miss Prime Dallas Keuchel. Yeah, for Astros teams that don't have Keuchel anymore, he's not in the game, so kind of sad you can't get him anymore. But hopefully they bring him back. I forget which minor league system he was pitching for last year, but I'm pretty sure he's all done in MLB in real life. I don't think he's making it back, honestly. All right, I believe what PR King put in the chat is the coupon code. If you know how to get to the coupon code, I can show you guys where to put that coupon code, and that's from MLB 9 Innings. That is not from me. That's from Jfish's stream. But here we go. Julio, why do I say Julio? Charlie Morton, 2018. If you guys see PR King, you know, I'll pin PR King's coupon code. Let me unpin my comment. I gotta, oops, give me a second here. I'm going to switch over. And I'm going to, you guys can take the coupon code from, man, I don't have a lot of Black Diamond pieces either. This is rough. Okay. Alright, can I, let me see if I can fix that. All right, you know what should I use, guys? Should I use the Black Diamond change ticket, or actually I have stars? What am I doing? I have stars. I can go ahead and buy the Black Diamond Prime thing from the shop instead of using my pieces up. Where is it? Oh, it's in the store. It's not over here. Okay, let me pin PR King's message, because that is the coupon code from the last, or from Jfish's last stream. Can I pin this? Okay, I can pin that. So if you guys want a coupon, it's not my coupon. This is from Com2Us and from Jfish's stream. I've pinned PR King's coupon code, and if you want to include that coupon code in the game, how do you redeem it? You go to the home screen, you go to best items. Sorry, no, you go to home screen, you go to event on the top of the screen, and you go to enter coupon code. You click on coupon exchange shop, and then it'll take you to where you can exchange it. You type in that coupon bonus code, and it'll give you it. So hope that helps. But all right, where was I going? I was going to the store to get a Black Diamond upgrade. All right, let's do it. Not that. Their upgrade shop. 4,000 stars. It's pretty pricey, but I'd rather do that than spend more time grinding for Black Diamond pieces, and this will do for now. I think I used the Prime Black Diamond upgrade on my Altuve, by the way. I also have Tucker waiting to be upgraded. He's not going to go in the lineup, but he would go on the bench. But for now, Morton is the more pivotal card, so let's upgrade him. Special shop soon. I heard it's, from what you guys said, I guess next month, at the beginning of August, is when it's going to come, so stay tuned for that. It's not guaranteed, you never know, they might change it. I have 18,000 stars. I'm good on stars, man. I'm alright. I don't need to... if anything, I'm lacking Black Diamond pieces. I need to save for a SIG in case I get a 15 streak or something. I know I have Black Diamond change tickets, but let's now work on his skills. 48 premium skill change tickets. And if we have the same luck that Jfish had, guys, something's wrong with Com2Us right now. Something is terribly wrong with the game. All right, let's go through this. Let's see what we get. I'm looking for slow starter, looking for fireballer, control master, not workhorse, not Mr. Perfect, not pitcher's chem, none of those, please. Okay, right. As I speak, we get Mr. Perfect. I'll take it just because it's the legend skill, but Mr. Perfect is like the bane of my existence right now. The literal bane of my existence in the last video, the Blue Jays video that I posted. If you guys haven't checked that out, please. But if we don't get anything out of 43 premiums, or sorry, 47 premiums, 48 premiums, this is brutal. They need to allow you to buy a green and blue every week. Yeah, I know they have the Black Diamond thing, Black Diamond shop that you can get pieces every 2 weeks. But honestly, if they're gonna make it Black Diamond pieces, they need to give a give you more Black Diamond pieces, because Black Diamond pieces are still decently hard to come by. You can get them a little easier now, I feel like, if you're in master mode. But yeah, they're not always easy to come by. And if they do it every week, then my Black Diamond piece count would be in the tanks. Hopefully GI, probably Black Diamond ticket in the next shop event. Yeah, I'm always hoping for a GI in the next shop. But if they do have a GI in the next shop, I'm pretty sure I would have enough stars. You have a 3-3-1 or better on everyone else. Everyone except my Carlos Correa Sig. But that one's a 3-2-1, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or it might be a 3-3-1. Pretty sure it's a 3-2-1. But this Morton needs to replace my normal Diamond Javier. This is going to be a much better upgrade than if I were to get something on my Carlos Correa, who's the worst team Sig at the moment on my team. Am I looking at cards today? I can look at a few cards at the end of the stream. I won't be showcasing any teams, but I can look at a few cards at the end. All right, we got a legend change ticket. I'll run through 10 more of these, and if we don't get anything, then I'll use that legend change ticket on him. I'm hoping I don't have to do that, though. Yeah, once I finish beating everyone, I'll probably realize how fast they stack, but at the current moment, that's not the case, unfortunately. They should put blues and greens in the career shop. I agree with that. Career shop is kind of bland. Besides the premium skill change tickets and the signature player pack, I don't really buy anything from it. I have like 9,000 career points on my Red Sox team as well, and I don't spend much. I have 9,000, and I played one full season. I don't plan on playing the next season because I already have so many pieces or so many points. I really don't need to play that game mode. I can just wait until the game mode finishes for that season, and then I can get another SIG player pack. I've already gotten 2 from career mode, and it's been pretty good. I haven't opened them yet. Red Sox team is stacking up on SIG player packs again. It's weird seeing you do skills at normal speed and not sped up. Yeah, I usually speed this up in my normal videos, and this is why. You get nothing. This is frustrating. 2018 Rage. It's gonna come. Like, I've gone through what? I've seen Mr. Perfect and nothing else out of 20. Last one here, and then we'll do the legend change. Nothing. Alright, well, we get the legend change ticket. Let's take it. Let's use it. And if we don't get anything, we'll have to just hope that the remaining premiums give us something. Because I really don't want to keep Javier in the lineup. This stream was meant to replace him. And if we can't do that, then we have failed, guys. And there hasn't been a failed and L stream in quite some time. Alright, come on. 2018 Fire Rage, yeah. More like 2018 Raging Fire. Alright, Legend skill change ticket here, baby. Come on. Control Master, Slow Starter, Fireballer, high levels. What's Mr. Perfect's skill description? Never seen it. Oh, okay, let me just show it to you before. You can also look at the skill codex. This is a new thing. Skill codex here. You can see what the Mr. Perfect skill set does, if you're ever interested. But it increases all stats based on the lowest normal lineup stat. Basically, it's a 5-tool player for a pitcher. No, it is terrible for a relief pitcher, Marshall. Do not get Mr. Perfect on a reliever because stamina is usually below 60 base, and Mr. Perfect is not going to do well with having that low of a base stat. It's better for starting pitchers, ideally pitchers in the high 70 base overall range. So like 75 base, 74 base pitchers, probably the best. I won't use Mr. Perfect because he's a 72 base, and he's not that high, as high of an overall. It's best on Supremes, I've heard. I heard it's at least a B tier skill, but It's not great. It's not the greatest. It's a mid legend skill. Still best to go for Control Master, Fireballer, or Slow Starter. Yeah, what Aces said. You usually want 130 for all stats, and Morton there would be hard to get. He has 69 base fastball, which is going to be difficult to go. But here we go. Legend change ticket. Come on, let's see it. Please, Fireballer. So close. So close. We'll take that. If that last one were a 2, that would have been okay. I would have been okay with that, but it's just not. It's just not. All right, we have 27 left, and I think I've bought everything else from the rank shop and all the other shops. So we're just going to have to hope that these last 27 produce something. Pulled the 333 Mr. Perfect set on my Bruised Sig. Yeah, Bruised Gratterall is not going to do well with Mr. Perfect. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, honestly. Okay. If I don't see anything else out of these, I wouldn't be surprised. With Comtois and how they've been treating everybody else with these, I would not be surprised. The absolute worst skills you want to avoid on any pitcher, honestly, are Pitcher's Insight. And I wouldn't say Mr. Perfect, because Mr. Perfect in some scenarios you can use. Oh, so close! So close, man. Why couldn't that last one been a 2? Guys, should I keep going or should I just use this? Because I eventually Morton's gonna have to be replaced. It's just a matter of time. I don't know when. Should I keep this or should I keep going? Can pitchers add pitches? Some of my pitchers only have 3. No, you cannot add pitches to pitchers. They come with a set amount of pitchers, Nick. Unfortunately, you can't change the amount of pitches someone has like you can in Baseball 9. Burnsy, Brewers are winning 5-0 against the Dodgers. Unfortunately, I picked the Dodgers for today's pick'em on some of my teams, so that is not a good sign for me. Keep that and roll on Correa. Use this. SS good shorted. Actually, you're right. Next skill storage. It's a prime card. I say roll on your Sig. Do the last one for 20 remaining. I think I'm gonna keep this for now. Should I roll green? I have greens and blues. I'm gonna roll some of these on right now. Keep it. All right, people are saying keep it. I won't use the last one because I need all I can for Correa. I'm gonna see if I can get something better on Correa because Correa's a staple in my lineup for a long time. All right, so let me use some greens on this. I'm gonna short slow starter. Let's see what we can get on these 2. Gold Dom. That's a good thing because fastball's lower than break. Velocity location are around the same. Should I use blues? This is going pretty well. Slow starter shorted is not half bad. I forgot about that. Best legend skills for relief pitcher, bullpen day, co-op, and a control master fireballer. Co-op with an asterisk only at high levels, like 332. Keep Dom. Okay, I'm gonna keep Dom. Should I roll blues though? 2018. My team has updated a bit if you want to review it in a later video. For sure, Adrian, I can look at it in a little bit. Or not in today's video, but later down the line. Just leave a comment or let me know on Discord if you have Discord. I'm pretty sure you do. But definitely let me know when you're ready. Blue time. All right, let's go, baby. 9 blues. Let's see it. Let's get last boss. Pitching coordinator, I think, would be good on him too, because he has a good amount of pitches. First blue of today is a gold, and it is Inning Eater. He's not... No, that's not good. 71 base stamina for Inning Eater is not it. It has to be... I think Inning Eater, you need 80 plus stamina for it to be effective. Brickman, I will be looking at a few cards in the end. Roll a couple blues for a vibe check, in my opinion, but you could save the blue after you finish using PCT on Correa. True. You know what, I'll roll 2 more blues and then we'll go to Correa. 2 more blues, because Inning Eater's not it. Alright, last blue, and then we'll go to Correa. Alright, it's not a gold. Alright, let's move on to Carlos Correa. Let's do Correa here, and I have 21 premiums left. We'll keep the bad ball hitter set for now. Let's roll on his original set. See if we can get anything higher here. I haven't worked on Correa in such a long time. That's a 332. I would have liked to have seen those levels on Morton, but alas, that was not the case. Would you save blues in case you pull something really good on Correa? I don't know what you mean by that, Mango. I would use blues until I get something good. Ethan says, is Giant Crusher a good skill? It is absolutely not. It is a pretty terrible skill, actually. I would not keep Giant Crusher. What are some tips for avoiding swinging at balls? I don't mean to be brash and harsh when I say this, but you have to play the game a lot, and it's really a skill thing. Like, I don't really... If you play the game enough, I'm not perfect by any means, but it's really hard not to swing at balls that aren't in the strike zone, especially when the pitchers are like throwing 105, 109 miles an hour. Ooh, what we got? Batter's Insight. Of course we get Batter's Insight. I think I'm going to keep the Charisma barreled up. Of course we saw Batter's Insight. Geoffrey Iverson, pick the Red Sox in Pick'em. Yeah, I picked the Red Sox today too because they're going up against the Rockies. Does anybody have a live score update on what the Red Sox-Rockies game's looking like? I'm guessing the Rockies are losing right now. But if the Red Sox aren't winning, I'd be very depressed. GC's only good for beginner teams. Yeah, if you're like... And beginner teams, meaning like, I'd say anything below 90 overall. But at that point, you're not going to keep Giant Crusher for long. You shouldn't keep it for long. Alright, we get another one. I'm pulling a J-Fish, guys. I'm seriously pulling a J-Fish now. Batter's Insight's following me. Okay, 5-1 Sox. Thank goodness. If the Sox aren't beating the Rockies, I don't know what to say. BI's decent at 3-3-2, but very good at 3-3-3. Well, I got a 3-3-1. You know what? I'll take it, and I'm not going to use it, but 12 left. 12 left. Here we go. This is sad, man. And if I don't get anything, I just continue to blue Charlie Morton. This game at times makes you want to throw a fist into the wall. I'm watching the Red Sox while watching you. Multitasking at its finest, Aces. Multitasking at its finest. Yeah, this game sometimes, Kyle, just this is not it. Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and pull back for some time. It's following... Yeah, the live streams are following each other. Maybe today's just not a good day. Maybe today's just not a good day. Alright, Batter's Insight is still it. I'm gonna have to collect these. I did get a green ticket, which is nice. Alright, we got 9 remaining. Or 8 remaining. And if we don't get anything on Correa, then we'll have to settle and do Morton. What would be the best legend skill for my Jock Peterson? 19. Hard hitter. Hard hitter. I have Jock Peterson 19 on my Dodgers team. And I have Pioneer on him, or Bad Ball hitter, with Charisma. He would be best for hard hitter, though, since his base power is above 80. Alright, not looking good right now. Down to the last 4 or 5. And we've only seen Batter's Insight. Yep, Brickman hard hitter would probably be the best on that. 5-3 now. How on earth did the score change from 5-1 to 5-3 in like 2 seconds? This is ridiculous. Which are a way to get upgrades to Diamond? I have some high golds that I want to get to Diamond. If you want to get cards from Gold to Diamond, you could use normal grade increase tickets, but you're better off waiting until you get team selected Diamond player packs. That way you can get them as a Diamond. You're better off not upgrading them to Diamond from Gold, because a lot of times things are easily obtainable through team select Diamond player packs. So I would definitely go that route. You could buy normal grade increase tickets from the item shop, but it's not worth it. The stars count is not worth it. Alright guys, well, we swung and missed and we failed on Carlos Correa, so we're just gonna have to do Charlie Morton now. Back to bluing him. Red Sox defense and Chris Murphy. That is tragic. Okay. Gold again. Crossfire. So now, I've heard multiple things on Crossfire. Some people say it's absolutely terrible on a starter. Other people say it's decent on a starter. And then other people say only for a relief pitcher. Pitching coordinator would probably be the best case scenario for Morton, but because he's not going to be endgame in my starting rotation, what do you guys think? Nice PR King. Good job rolling hard hitter on him. How often does the 10K Stars GI come around? Once a year, based on what we've had in the past 2 years. Just run it, experiment. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Kevin. I have only a couple blues left. Check other players that need blues. I don't have many that do. If you guys want to look at my sets and recommend, there's Verlander. There's Mike Scott. It's only a normal vintage. Here's Keuchel, low level set, but I've been running with it. Garrett Cole, low level set, but I've been running with it. And we got Brian Abreu. You could say you could use a blue. Doug Jones here, Boss Dom Co-op. Harris Fixer Bullpen Day Dom. Billy Wagner low level legend set. Presley, this Presley is only a normal. Insight, setup, and cleaning up your mess. And then Davinsky with Chem, and then I have my Raleigh Fingers with Boston Winning Streak. Should I blue Winning Streak? If anything, I think I'd want to get Raleigh Fingers something else than Winning Streak. Used like 100 plus skill change before normal only skills came out. I can't even get Batter's Chem on a player not in the game. Batter's Chem can be a hit, like the worst thing to try and aim for, or it can be like the most instantaneous thing you get. I've had trouble on my Red Sox team. I finally got it after a few years, and it was just the most exhilarating and frustrating thing that I couldn't get Pitcher's Chem on my Red Sox team, but I finally got it. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate it. 808 Maleko, welcome to the stream. 85 viewers is pretty banger. Yes, it is. And shout out to 808 Maleko, guys. Go subscribe to his channel. Good friend of mine. Wood blue winning streak. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna experiment with Morton. Brickman says blue winning streak. I'm gonna blue winning streak. Let's get it. 4 left. 5 left, actually. Okay, 1 more than I thought we had. That's even better. We need all we can get. Bluing winning streak on Raleigh Fingers. Got a good train as well. Probably could use better trainers. I haven't checked his trainers in a while, but let's do it. Blue wing winning streak. Make sure I'm doing blues, right? Okay, I am doing blues. Okay. Ace is on his phone right now because I am doing my laundry. You switched accounts again, bro. Winning streak here. Change to firefighter. That's not going to work. Come on, we're looking for finesse. Pitching coordinator. I don't know how many pitches he has. I don't know if that would be good. Control artist. Another silver. It's not it. Gold. Untouchable. Do I stick with that? I don't know. I don't know. Rude boy, thanks for making it, bro. Just got here. Much love on reviewing my team. Just made gold 1 with all the advice. Hey, glad I could help you out, bro. Congrats on making gold 1. Your team is solid, bro. Right on with that. I had P-Chem on normal low, then pulled this prime, so I had to roll Chem on another. Thankfully got it quick. Yeah, good job getting that quickly, because it can be frustrating if you don't. What should be my next 2 skills for Jock? Probably something along the lines of charisma, and I'd say if you can try for it, don't go for spotlight or slugger. I've heard hard hitter with spot and slugger really hurt the card more than it helps. So I keep with 2 blues. You have diamond deception specialist. I don't have a diamond deception. I have some gold deception specialist probably. Let me check that. I really need to check his trainers. I have corner work master, and he has the CP option. Actually, I need to take these trainers off and get him closing pitcher trainers. No wonder they're so low. Let me check if I have a deception specialist as well. But I'm gonna get some closing pitcher ones on him if I have any. I don't think I have any. Do I have him on my other cards? Who was my former closer? I might have him on Abreu. Yep, I have him on Abreu. Forgot to change that. I had Abreu as my closer in the past, so he has the wrong trainers. I'm just going to throw some random ones on him for now. That should help him out a bit. Relief pitcher, location stamina, location velocity, location stamina, location velocity break. That one's good. Touch is good with Deception Specialist. I'll see if I can... Actually, I have 2 corner work masters with closing pitcher option. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Raleigh Fingers, and I'm going to get those closing pitchers on him. Closing pitcher, closing pitcher. Velocity break location. Okay, nice, nice. All right, let me check if I have Deception Specialist, and I don't. Let me see if I have it on anybody else. Overwhelming Pressure. Rising Fastball Specialist. Overwhelming Pressure. I haven't realized this, but I have quite the amount of good ones. Corner Work Master, Davinsky, Pickoff Expert. I don't think I have Deception Specialist, which is kind of weird. Rising Fastball, Nasty Pitch, Bat Breaker. I'm surprised. Oh, okay, well, oh, actually I do. All right, well, I can use that, and it has an all bonus, which is even better. Okay, Zone Control. Actually, I can put the control Corner Work Master on him instead. All right, you know what? This works out. This works out. This is good. This is good. Deception Specialist. This is good. This is good. All right. Mike Scott here. Get him the Corner Work Master. Corner Work Master. Doesn't get a bonus, but that's all right, and it'll be okay. But all right, that actually works out pretty well. I heard Untouchable was good with Deception Specialist, so that is that'll work, and he's going to be a good closer now. I know Winning Streak increased the stats. Would like to see his stat increase, but Boss, Touch, and Bullpen Day should do well for him. Alrighty. Well, now that we're done, let's do training on our Morton. Because he has Dom, I'm definitely training for Dom. We're going to upgrade him, and I think I'm going to special train him once I finish. But let's do this. And while we're doing this, let's talk in the chat. Let's talk in the chat. We're going to try to get a 6 or less stamina train on him. So what season would the gold special trainers not be effective? That's a good question. Gold special trainers go a long way. They're next to diamond trainers. Diamond trainers are hard. I'd say gold trainers would hold up until maybe around gold 2, gold 1. But once you start getting it to platinum and in the top 1000, then you're gonna probably have to definitely try to get more diamond trainers than anything. Can you give me that Edgar Sig, please? Bro, I'm sorry. I would love to, but that's my Edgar Sig. And if I could duplicate him, I would get one for you, but I really like that card. Dodgers playing a disgusting brand of baseball. Dodgers have been up and down. They've won games, but they haven't been performing at their highest level. That's for sure. This doesn't look like a Dom train. I could maybe justify it if I don't get anything to stamina. We'll see how this ends out. In League Mode. Oh, okay, you're talking League Mode. If we're talking League Mode, gold trainers can go up to the final year in League Mode. With my Red Sox team, most of my cards have gold trainers or gold special trainers, and I've beaten the final year in League Mode. You just need a high overall team with good skills. All right, well, this is a finesse train if I ever saw one. Maybe we can make it work. I don't know. We'll see. Need Pedroia back in the game. I 100% second that motion. We need Dustin Pedroia back in this game. All right, guys, I don't think this is a keeper. I really wish this were a keeper, but 6 to stamina is lovely, but 7 to velocity and 6 to fastball. If it only were flip-flopped, 18 to velocity would have been great, and 11 to break or 11 to fastball would have been great, but I don't think I can get the bonus with this. This, yeah, man. It would have been nice getting that in one shot, but this is not going to work. Let me know, what do you guys think? I think I'm retraining this, but let me know what you think. Last season, probably, yeah. Last season, you can definitely win last season if you have gold trainers. Want them so badly, I have 4 Mariners decks. Dang, that's... I like making multiple teams, but having 4 Mariners teams, that's a lot. That is quite the amount. Yeah, don't pick them for a while. Yeah, I'm probably not going to pick the Dodgers for a little bit. Yeah, 7-0 Brewers, that is brutal. Slow start on any RP is bad, correct? Unless it's a 3-3-3. Speedy, if you get a 3-3-3 slow starter, you can make it work. Especially on mid relief. Mid relief would be the only place I'd advise using it. Because mid relievers sometimes go like 3 or 2 innings. And it can work. Take from break and go to velocity. I could. Kyle says retrain. Hunting for the Jeff Bagwell Sig. Yes, I am hunting for him. We didn't get him today, but I would love Jeff Bagwell. And then add 9 to velo. Then trainers with velocity fastball. You're right, I could. Let me do some base stat adjusting here just to help myself out a bit. Do some base stat adjusting. What do we got here? I'll use silvers. Keep that, get 9 to velo with amp tickets and trainers to finish it off. All right, hang on. Let me base stat adjust him first, and then we'll see what we'll do with that. Okay, well that helps. I think that's good. It's not the velocity, but if I go all out on velocity, I could work trainers into this. Is hard hitter the best BD skill for Griffey? I'd have to look at Griffey. There are multiple skills that could work on him. Contact Master would be one of them. Let me just actually check him in the collection. I'd like to answer that question myself, because if I get his SIG, excuse me, if I get his SIG or if I get his card, that would be interesting. For Griffey here, hard hitter would probably be the best. You could work Contact Master into that mix as well, but Contact Master or hard hitter would probably be the best. You can't go wrong with Pioneer or Bad Ball Hitter as well. Any of those 4 should be amazing on Griffey. Okay, so I'm gonna take what you guys said. I'm gonna add 9 to velo, and we're gonna give trainers to him, and hopefully this won't backfire. Try to take from Stam. Probably be too hard to take from. I could take from Stam, but the reason I take away from velocity or location is because I have such that high train of velocity. I could take away from Stam, but the reason I take away from location is that way I can hit the bonus easier. You know what? I'll just train him. I'll finish his train out, and I'll work with this. Let's just keep going. I'm kind of wasting time. But let's get him up to velocity 9. I have so many velocity amps. He should have 16 velocity to development once this finishes. All right. Okay, so right now he has more velocity than location, but that fastball is still down there. I'm gonna have to really go heavy on the trainers with him. Let me take off Javier's trainers. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put trainers on Morton here with high fastball and high velocity. Let's do it. Heavy fin train, I know, but I can make it work with fastball and velocity. Do I have them though? That's the big question. And if I don't, then that means I just have to retrain him to see if this works. Velocity break, location velocity. I wish there was one with velocity fastball. That'd be nice. I don't think I have it. Oh well, looks like we're gonna retrain him, guys. Don't do what I just did. Do not do what I just did. Oh boy. You make mistakes sometimes, and I lost 3 velocity tickets on that, but my team is not in need of any of those right now. Why am I going back to trainers? I can retrain him. Don't do what I just did, guys. If you have a high fin train, just retrain it for velocity, because this is not going to work. Yeah, I'm just retraining this for a higher fastball train, a higher fastball and velocity train. That wasn't going to work. Yeah, getting 11 velocity fastball was not going to work on that card. That card was too far fin oriented. Yeah, exactly. Aces. Yeah. That was my mistake. Shouldn't have done that. My Maguire has 100 base power, LOL. Yeah, that Maguire is otherworldly. I never thought I'd see the day where Comtos would give that close to 100 base power to a card. I did have a fastball trainer, but it wasn't high anyways. So I wasn't very I wasn't gonna hit it, honestly. I could have if I had been patient, but yeah, I wasn't gonna. It just makes it, I don't want to be nitpicky about it and have to try and find very specific trainers, because I'm making it harder on myself to do that. This is a pretty good train. If we can get 1 or less to stamina on this, I'm definitely keeping this. Ooh, okay. Again, high orient. This hasn't happened. I mean, I guess so. The luck's not there with the cards. The luck's not there with the skills, really. I mean, we got a decent skill set, but I mean, the training is going pretty well. So we go. I think we go maxing out velocity yet again on this, guys. Right? Max out velocity on this. What are your thoughts? Is endgame Team Sigs and Supremes? Yes, endgame is Team Sigs and Supremes. Legends can also be endgame. You can make them endgame. Yep, that'll work. All right, this is better. Yes, I totally agree on that. But what is the finish? I think maxing out velocity. I could go 6 velocity and 3 to fastball, but I don't think I want that much to the right side. I think I need to go all out on the left side. I have that McGuire on my main Mariners deck for arcade mode. That's a great arcade card. I think I'm maxing out velocity on this card again. 3 locations, 6 velo. I think I gotta go all out on velo. I don't understand why I would give 3 to location if I'm trying to hit the Dom bonus with him. Especially since he already is struggling to get the Dom bonus, not having break being the 3rd stat to special training. Unless someone can give me a good reason for that, but 8 velo 1 fastball, or 6 velo 3 fastball, but it'll take away the adjust. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's do. What else? Anybody else have any opinions on this? 6 velocity, 3 fastball. All right, most people are saying 6 velocity, 3 fastball, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go 6 velocity. And 3 to fastball. Because at the moment as well, I also have plenty of location and break trainers. And this card is going to be in the lineup for a little bit, but it's not going to be a permanent staple. Eventually, I hope to remove him and put in a Team Sig. All right, well, let's skill upgrade him. We have a lot of skill upgrade tickets. We're going to short slow starter, and we're going to experiment with this. And now let's special train him, because I have a lot of special training material that I have not used. I have plenty of +3s. It's all right. I don't really need +3s. I also finished Mentor on this team, so I am by no means lacking special training material or training material. All right, and now these last diamond trainers. And you know what? Let's throw in these no-need diamonds. Who else do I not need? Bregman, Maldonado, JV. Anything here? Maldonado, Bregman. A couple of Mortons there. I think I'm good. All right, we got him to level 8. We'll get him to level 10 in the future. Probably the next video that I do on this team. But right now he has almost his max special training. And right now, he does hit the Dom bonus. Pretty good. I can add some trainers to him now and see how this is going to work out. Type and trainer. Wait, can you check what Crossfire adds to again? I think it's velocity and break. Yes, it is velocity and break. If you want to look at it right there. Any other silver thirds that need blues? No, not that I can think of. Let me just double check one more time. Thank you for mentioning that, Mango. Correa here, not giving that a blue, it's too low. Chance Maker, this is pretty good. This is 333, fine with that. This skill set's good. This skill set's pretty good. This one's good. This one's too low. This one's okay. I mean, I could blue this laser beam on Ensberg, but I'm looking to get him out in the lineup pretty soon, so I don't want to waste blues on him. And then Gurriel here, who could also get out of the lineup, but not sooner than some others. He's only a normal though, so I think I'm going to save my blues for now. I'm not going to use my blues on any other cards. I only have 2 left, so we're going to work with what we have. Is this a free-to-play account? Yes, this is a free-to-play account. No money spent. This team has been in existence since 2018, or sorry, 2019. No, I don't spend on this account. I can show you my checkbook. I have never spent money on this account. This team has been around for like 6 or 7 years, so this is a long-lasting team. All right, let's do the trainers though. Doug Rader, aces. Doug Rader Sig will replace him eventually. No longer in the game. But that's up for controversy, up for debate. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Location, no, stamina fastball. That's not good. I don't like these high stamina ones. Like, Comtos always seems to hand out these high stamina, high trainers that I very much dislike. All right. He's not getting the starting pitcher bonuses because he's not in the lineup yet, but he will get them. We'll go high location velocity again. Alrighty. And then the special trainer, don't have many. Zone control. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can... I'll play 1 league game, get my Javier out, and then we'll get him in the lineup. Thank you, Brickman. Yeah, I've been working hard on this free-to-play team for many years. The pennant is the only thing to buy as a free-to-play. Well, technically, if you buy something, then you're no longer free-to-play. Just gotta point that out. Isn't Laser Beam good now? Brady Baker asked. Laser Beam is good, but only for catchers. Catchers are a must-have for Laser Beam, and I have Laser Beam maxed out on my Evan Gaddis on this team, so I'm happy about that. By the way, sidebar, but remember when the White Sox basically just cut Romy Gonzalez? I don't remember when they did that, but I'm so glad that the Red Sox did pick up Romy Gonzalez because he's an amazing utility man. He's been a great hitter against left-handed pitching. All right, now let's get him into the lineup. We got our rewards there. Now let's get Morton in place of Christian Javier. Long time coming. Thank you, Javier, for your service. You are being replaced, though. And he is 5 overalls better. Boost my overall to 123.7. And I'm probably going to keep him in the... I'll keep him in the 4th spot of the rotation and bump Cole down to the 5th. Not sure how that's going to work. But for now, this Morton with his trainers should do well. Oops. Let me take the trainers off of Javier first. And let me get this Rising Fastball Specialist one on to Morton. And actually, that might make the difference because Javier probably... Yeah, this is going to be nice. Morton's going to have all his trainers adding to velocity and location, which is something I've never done on a starting pitcher before. So this is really cool. Yeah, so he's actually... Oops. He's actually 10 overall better than Javier at the stats that he was. This is nice. Look at that. 12 velocity on the trainer, 11 in location, 148 velocity, and I didn't even need a... He's not even in... I mean, he's in the lineup right now, but dominant pitcher, he's going to probably tap into 170 on the velocity, and when that's maxed out at level 8, and the velocity is going to increase even more with Crossfire, and break won't be lagging behind because Crossfire increases break as well, so that's sweet. And you got slow start as well, so he may breach 180 on the velocity, which is nice. All S tier pitches, let me double check that. The cutter doesn't hit S tier. Someone explain that to me. I don't get that. Why does the cutter not hit S tier pitches? I think it will when I get him into the lineup and get him into a game. And you know what? If you want to experiment with that, let's get him into a game. Let's get him into a exhibition game. I haven't played exhibition mode in such a long time, but I'm going to change my pitcher. Can I change my pitcher? Yes, I can. Can I change my pitcher, though? Okay, thank you. Let's go Morton, of course, and let's see what he looks like. We need ABS challenge system in the MLB. Until they... Oh, I thought you were talking about the game. Yeah, in MLB, interesting. That's a hot take. I like the game how it is. It makes the game what it is if people get calls wrong. Of course, you want the call to be right. I'm not saying you should get the calls wrong, but it takes away that aspect of the game where it's the controversy. And I know some people say, well, if we get rid of the controversy, then the game would be that much better with calling pitches. But if not, oh my goodness, he hits 190. Wow. Okay, that he's probably gonna hit close to 200 maybe. Let me pitch a few in this game, and he does hit S tier pitches on all his pitches, thankfully, once you get him in. But I think his tiers drop as he goes deeper into the game. I don't know for sure. Break is too low. Let me take a look at that one more time afterwards. But I'm gonna see how much his stats increase as we have him pitch here. Some calls are just absurd. Yeah, some calls are just horrendous. And if they do implement it, I'd say this is the best time for MLB to implement the system. But if not, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Break is a little bit low. It is a little bit low at 134. I can always adjust that with trainers though. But 190 velocity is out of this world, man. That's amazing. All right, let's keep on rolling here. I thought cutter was a fastball, but might be a breaking pitch. If the cutter is a breaking pitch, what on earth is Conctuous on? Since when has a cutter been a breaking pitch? They're looking at a different baseball game. If they're going off a different baseball rule book, or playing an entirely different game. They're playing cricket if cutter is a breaking ball. If cutter is a breaking ball, that is ridiculous. Yeah, Morton, he's not endgame. The pitching stats, I'm going to set an inning and I'm going to go in to see how much stamina he has and how his velocity and location are doing. But 150 overall, that is high. 151, he does hit 200 velo. Holy Toledo. Well, I thought Morton would be just a mid pitcher with this skill set, but he's going to hit over 200 velo once Dom is maxed out. That is ridiculous. My goodness, this card is amazing. And I could base stat adjust to more velo, guys. I could. I just add extra points to fastball breaking case for an S. And his pitch tiers are still up there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pitch this inning, and then we're going to go back and base stat adjust him again. Roman Empire 3-hit game with a lefty-lefty tank. Roman Anthony is going to be the next big thing in Boston. I hope so. He's heating up. He's learning a lot as a rookie. And Bregman's going to be back soon. He's going to be able to mentor him. I'm excited for the Red Sox. Looks like Crossfire is elite. Well, this is a simulated game. And I'm facing diamonds that are nowhere near Morton's caliber. So elite is under big quotation marks right now. I'll have to see how he does in ranked, but I think he's going to perform well. With 200 velocity, I don't think you're going to perform that terribly. If I had to guess, I'm going to say he probably has a mid 2 to low 2 ERA in ranked. That'd be my guess, though. Yeah, Crossfire, I've heard people say it's good. I've heard people say it's bad for starting pitchers, but so far, with what I have on some other teams, Crossfire seems to perform well for me. All right, well, now that we're done with pitching with him and we've seen his stats maxed out, let's go back to the menu and let's just max out that break as fast or as high as we can. Because I know we hit S tier pitches in the game, but if we can hit S tier without when we're not in the game yet, that'd be even better. Pirates are wasting Paul Skeens, to be honest. Yeah, that's something I agree with. Paul Skeens needs to get out of Pittsburgh ASAP, and he needs to join an actually competitive team that isn't the Dodgers or the Yankees, please. Join the Red Sox. We have cookies. Anyway, Let's do base stat adjusts again. And should I, I'm gonna use the golds. I'm gonna use, we only have 3 of them, but hey, why not? Why not? Why not? Not exactly what I was looking for. All right, let's do the last 2. Velocity to break. Not what I wanted. All right, last one. Let's see if we can get from stamina. Nope. All right, we'll have to use the silvers. That's fine. That's fine. Let's just see if we can take away from stamina and go to break. And if we can go to velocity, I'd be fine with that as well. But let's do this. No, we don't want stamina. We want... No, I mean break. I mean fastball's fine, but we want break. Location to break. No. Stamina to break, please. No. Yo, 22 back. Look at my John Gray. I took a you can look at his skills and give advice. Yeah, sure. I can. Oh, okay, well, whoa, perfect right there. We got it. All right, let's see if we hit S tier. If we don't hit S tier, this is weird. Stats bitches. Still an A. It must be fastball. I don't know what to say. I don't really know. Do we still hit the bonus? Aces, someone tell me, do I still hit the Dom bonus with this, even though he's not like this in the game? Because we have 6 or 7 more to velocity than location, but we have 4 more to break than fastball. Anthony just scored from first on a single. Let's go Red Sox. It must be fastball. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'll redo that again, because I don't think this is, I'm not having that much break. No, sir. Yeah, no bonus. That's not good. I need fastball or velocity. If we can get fastball or velocity, I'll take that. Of course we get break again. All right, come on, come on. So you just want to stay stuck on stamina and break. I see how it is. Okay, here we go. All right, 2 to velocity. I'll take that. I'll take that. Left side is great, and that's going to be at least 202 velocity for the time being. But I think that's going to be it for this portion of the video with upgrading and training. Let me just adjust my club lineup, because that's the last one I need to do. And this team finally has a full Black Diamond rotation, and we are one step closer to a full Black Diamond team. We just need the bench maxed out now, which should come eventually. So that's going to be epic. But I will look at some of your guys' cards. Let's go to channel... Let's go to channel 2. I doubt anybody's in channel 2. 2 is my favorite number. So, let's see your guys' cards. I know Flaming Fox wants his card shown, but if you guys go to channel 2, I can start looking at some of your cards. Any teams, any cards? All right, I see them starting to come in. Just let me know what your team is and or what your card is, and I can start looking at it. Unless my chat's broken. Carlos Narvaez got snubbed. Yeah, he's been a good catcher. He could have made the All-Star team, definitely, as a reserve, but... like I was saying, there's a lot of other good catchers like Kyle Raleigh right now that are playing for the All-Star game. Swanson 18, all right. Ertmaster, you're first up. I see Swanson 18 right here. Still working on him, I see. All right. Sees a 75 grade increase. Very nice, very nice. Looks like a 5-tool train. Not his greatest year, but 70 base overall is very solid. Still working on the skill set, I see. If you could get a contact master set on him, I think that would be good. His batting stats aren't the highest, so hard hitter wouldn't be a go-to. Honestly, best case scenario, pioneer, bad ball hitter, born to be a star. Any of those would be a great on him. But nice Dansby. If you could get 5-tool on him as well, that'd be a phenomenal skill set. Since your train is kind of oriented toward that, except for the speed, fielding is already high for a shortstop, so lovely Dansby Swanson right there. All right, after Ertmaster, we have Brickman's McGuire. Let's see Mark McGuire, and I think the chat broke, guys. Uh-oh. All right, let's see if I can find anybody else's cards, and I'll have to refresh the chat. See, Jameson says Griffey 97. Do we have a Griffey in here? No, we don't. All right, still coming in. Still coming in. Framber 23, Team Jimmy. All right, I see yours, Jimmy. Framber Valdez 2020 right here. The card that I would love to have on this team. Thank you for trolling me. You base statted towards stamina. I would assume you had Workhorse, but you have Mr. Perfect here. Mr. Perfect's going to do all right, but your lowest base stat now is Velocity. So this should add, I don't know how many bonus points it has, but it looks like you have every stat above 130 like Aces said. So honestly, this actually might work out pretty well. And I do understand why you base stat it to Stamina now, because it was only at 130 and you wanted to get that a bit higher. So Mr. Perfect shouldn't be half bad on him with Finesse and Mess at level 5. This isn't a half bad skill set right here, so nice Valdez. And then for the trainers, you have Nasty Pitch, starting pitcher bonus. Nice card right here, good trainers as well. A little high to stamina, but you can work with it. Love to see that. Wish I had this Valdez on my team, but thanks for showing off the card, man. Okay, now let's see if I can get back to where we were at. Framber 20, Team Jimmy, got that already. Flaming Fox, you had your John Gray. I think I saw your John Gray. There it is. 2022 John Gray right here. Definitely get lower stamina on him when you can. And Fireballer Boss Pitching Coordinator. This should be a good skill set. You're maxed out at levels. It's a low level set, but for now you can run with it. You definitely want to get higher than that in the future. Good job maxing out Boss and Fireballer though. Those are the ones that you do want to max out. No trainers yet. You could definitely work on those trainers. And yeah, definitely get that low stamina train first though. This is a nice John Gray. It's his only SIG year with the Rangers, but a good card nonetheless. Definitely get a better legend set in the future and a good train. Allen County, Mayberry 75 from DMAC 193. Alright, I saw your Mayberry at the bottom. We'll look at that. Not a lot of Kansas City teams that I know of, but this is a nice Mayberry here. 75, not 75 base, but 71 base overall, 1975 the year. And your train is high to speed and high to power. Interesting there. Bad ball hitter prediction, Slugger Instinct. All right. So with this card, definitely retrain him for higher power. Definitely train him for less speed. Go for power 1, contact 2, and then eye 3. And then for the skill set here, you have prediction, which is a good skill since he has 82 base eye. But bad ball hitter is a good one as well. This is a little bit lower over the legend skill set than you'd like, so eventually get a 3-3-2 or a 3-2-3, or what am I saying? Eventually get a 3-3-3 or 3-3-2 legend skill set when you can, and if you also get a 3-2-2 legend skill set, that could work as well. But for now, bad ball hitter should do fine. Prediction at level 7 is okay. Slugger Instinct, decent at level 3, not the greatest skills, but this is a nice Mayberry card. For the most part, I would actually just focus on the train, get higher power, get less speed, high power, contact, and eye, and then 12 or less to the right side. So that's what I would do with Mayberry. Nice Kansas City SIG. I believe he's one of the best first basemen for the Royals, so props to you for getting him. And then all gold trainers, I would get a special trainer on him as soon as you can. I don't think I updated my battle lineup on Astro's team according to friends list to Uke 08. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll look at your Uke in a bit. Battle lineup didn't get updated. Oh yeah, it didn't. All right, let's update the battle lineup. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate it. Okay. Keep on rolling here. Who else? EM Cisco, Rangers, Matt. Gotta be a little bit more specific there. Not sure which Matt you're talking about. I don't see a Matt so far, but I'll get to you when I can. I am Cisco. Cal 23, Joffrey Iverson, Uke 08, Machado 18. All right, whoever I see first is who I'm looking at. Chat's kind of slow right now. I see a couple of judges coming in. I'm in channel 2, by the way, guys. Make sure in channel 2. John Roberts says Judge 24. I see Judge 24 here. Supreme judge right here. This is not the best judge, but it is a very, very good judge. He could have beat his home run record if he didn't get cold near the end of the season, but he did. Strengthen at level 8 is interesting. I wouldn't do Strengthen since he's a righty, and more often than not he's got to face righties. So definitely blue Strengthen when you can, and go for Charisma, go for Barrel It Up, go for Slugger Instinct would even be good on him. And if you did get Slugger Instinct, I would actually suggest getting higher contact, since his contact is very much lower than his power. Or you could do that with trainers. Nice trainers, by the way, as well. 12 and 11 to power and eye is great. Batting eye, position option all. You could do better, but he has nice percentages. And yeah, this Aaron Judge is nasty. I would just suggest getting a different skill than Strengthen. Contact Master is great. You should actually base that adjust for contact, since it is above 80. I know you want more power, and it's nice to have as much power as possible, especially with Judge. You just love to see above 200 power, but I would base that to just contact to get the most out of this card for the time being. And in fact, if you were to keep strength in the strength, I would max out Contact Master instead and go Spotlight level 8 and Strengthen at level 5. But thank you for showing off the Judge. That is a great card. All right, Griffey 97. I forget who asked for Griffey 97. That was Jameson. So Griffey 97 finally showed up here. You make me jealous. Wish I had this, but I did get Edgar, so that's a nice consolation for me. Train could definitely use some working. Let's look at the skill set. Pioneer. It's a low level set by the looks of it. Yeah, this was a 1-1-1 Pioneer, so you're definitely going to want to change that. Definitely get a higher level Legend set and get 12 or less to the right side, and focus on training for high contact, high eye, and high power. Personally, I would go eye 1, contact 2, and then power 3. And then the trainers, definitely get a special trainer on him as soon as possible. But a nice Griffey. Wish I had Griffey. Thank you for showing off your Griffey, though. All right, have a lot coming in. Matlack, Rangers. Okay. I don't see Matlack quite yet, but I'll get to him. Burnsy, though, I do see your Arenado 15. 2015 Arenado, I don't think that's his best year. It's one of his high overall years, but 70 base is nothing to sneeze at. 12 to the right side, great train. A little bit lower on the eye than you'd like. If you can adjust that with trainers, that'd be good. But if not, definitely have to unfortunately suggest a retrain. He's got Spray Hitter with Slugger, so I definitely see why you went with higher contact, because his base contact needs to be high. Slugger's going to hurt him though, since his eye is so low compared to the power, and his contact is lower than power. So you may either blue Slugger or just train for higher iron contact in general. And then for the trainers, you can definitely get a gold trainer or special trainer on him, and that'll be good. But nice high level set, nice Arenado, just a few adjustments here and there. Thank you, Burnsy, for sharing that. Ace of Shadow, Euclid 08. Is Euclid 08 here? Machado 18. I know I saw Machado. Okay, Random Dude 24. I'll look at your Machado 18 since I've seen it here. 75 grade increase. Great card right here. 74 base overall. Wish I had this on my Dodgers team. Batter's Insight, 333 Spray Hitter Prediction. And you did base stat adjust to eye for prediction. Not the highest, but will be okay. Eventually, you do want to replace that though. Since this is Batter's Insight, I would train for less to the right side, 12 or less. Go for Power 1, Eye 2, Contact 3. Then the trainers, leading hitter, don't have the position option, but that's all right. And then the trainers don't hit a position option, but they get mostly to the left side, which is important. So nice Machado here. Keep the skill sets, high levels, Batter's Insight. I know Batter's Insight isn't great, but at 333 it should perform well. But definitely retrain him is the top priority. But thank you, Random Dude, for sharing your Machado. Okay, these cards are still coming in pretty slow here, so let me just go through. Mets 427 says DeGrom 21. Okay, I definitely know I saw DeGrom 21 here. DeGrom 21, arguably the best starting pitcher in this game. 4 to stamina, 17 location, 13 and 14 to break. You'd like to see that velocity higher, but his base velocity is so high you kind of don't need it. And he's got 15 on the trainer as well, so that kind of makes up. Nasty pitch, got the position option, high percentages. And honestly, with this DeGrom, you're probably hitting any position option with his base stats. His base stats are just out of this world. And then looking at the skill set, Fireball or Ace Finesse. This card is this card must hit over 200 on so many base stats. The location velocity must be over 200 with all these stat boosters. This is ridiculous. Great card, man. Mets teams sometimes make me jealous, and sometimes I'm tempted to make a Mets team just simply because DeGrom has so many good years, and it'd be a dream to have this good of a starting pitcher. Unlike the Red Sox don't have this kind of starting pitching. But if you wanted to, you could retrain him for higher velocity. But since you do have the trainers, it's like, why do you even need to? Just a thought, though. Thanks for sharing your DeGrom, bro. That is an excellent card. Matlack Rangers, if possible. I'm still looking. I'm going to step out of the chat and go back in, see if it pops up. And if not, we'll refresh. Let me see if I'm missing anybody else. Chat's coming in again. Judge 22 for Brady Baker. All right, I don't think I looked at one of yours, Brady. I see your Judge 22. This is the best year Judge. 74 base, similar to the 24 Judge. Actually, honestly, the Judge 24 might be better. I could be wrong about that. 14 to the right side, not bad. Trainers could use a little bit of work. Hitting Expert's not the best. You can change that eventually, though. Pioneer, Spotlight, barrel it up. Not the highest levels, but still, nothing to complain about here. This is actually a really good combination of skills. Pioneer, Spot, and Barrel. And then the Train, almost perfect. Only thing is 12 or less would be better, but honestly, no really big critiques here except the trainers. That could be much better in the future. But nice judge, good skill set. Could use higher levels, but those are the small things. Thank you for sharing your judge, bro. This is a good and excellent card. I'd argue this card art is better than the 24 one, but let me know what you guys think. Bubich 25, Allen County. Okay, I know I definitely saw Bubich 25. This is a normal card, and he's a live card with the Player of the Month bonus. 69 base. I don't know why he has a 69 base. He should be much higher than that. Mr. Perfect Giant Crusher. Yeah, definitely don't do anything much with him since he's a live card. You did get a good train on him. Keep him like this for now. Wait till the end of the season. He's really good overall only because he has the Player of the Month bonus. That's going to wear off at the end of the month though. But still, for the time being, enjoy your Bubich. This is very, very nice. Okay, let's scroll up here. All right, aces, I see your Euclid, Raleigh 23. I'm just going to go in the order because I know I've seen these guys. This is Geoffrey Iverson's Cal Raleigh, I believe. I looked at this card before, but it's been a while. Took away from took away from speed and added to eye, since his eye does need a bit of help, which is nice. Spray hitter, charisma, master, base thief. Like I always say with catchers, you need to go for a laser beam. So eventually get a legend skill set with laser beam. Triple diamonds is impressive though. We gotta hand it to you. And then for the special trainer, go for elite fielding. It doesn't even matter if it hits the position option. Just try to hit fielding with his trainers and get as much fielding to trainers as you can as well, because that's the most important part of the catcher, and his base fielding is a bit low. You could even base stat adjust the fielding to help him out a bit more. But thank you for sharing your Cal Raleigh. Go for laser beam, bro, and go for higher fielding on him. That's my suggestion. All right, aces, Euclid 08. Aces had been looking for this card for like the longest time. He finally got him. He gave him the Hank Aaron Award Outstanding Card Skin. This is a beautiful card skin, by the way, have to say it. Train is not there yet. Come on, Ace. You should know better than this, man. He's got pretty high fielding, decent power, high contact, strategist, spray hitter, and barreled up. He shorted spray hitter, or shorted strategist, went with spray hitter, barreled up maxed. So he does hit the barreled up bonus and spray hitter. It's a pretty good skill set. I think you could definitely do better with the train, though. This, though, is a hands-down excellent Kevin Euclid card. Thanks for sharing it, Ace. All right, Matlack. I'm not seeing Matlack. You might have to change your... If I'm not seeing a card, please make sure you're in channel 2. Yeah, I am Cisco. If you want your card to show, please make sure you're in channel number 2. I don't know if it's going to show. The thing might be backlogged, but I'll look at a few more cards. Sprinks, or SPR1 NKLZ. Hey, Fireballs, got Astros Nolan Ryan on my Blue Jays team. Why'd you have to say that, man? You make me jealous. Nice job getting him, though. I know it's not a Blue Jays card, but I wish I had him on this team. Okay, Alex Tatum, Rick Sutcliffe, 1984. If I see him, I'll look at him. I mean, I might need to hop out of the chat again. Let me see. I don't think I have Sutcliffe. No. All right, let me hop in. I'll hop out and hop in again and see if anybody else appears. All right, let me scroll up, see if I missed anybody. Sutton 72 if I can, from Bernsey. Bernsey, I already looked at one of your cards, so I want to give everybody else a chance. Marcus Ayers, Betts 23, please. Okay, I think I saw Betts 23 down here somewhere, and there he is. It's a normal Betts, high-speed train. So you definitely don't want to speed train for Mookie Betts here. This Born to be a Star Ace Specialist skill set, though, is very good. High levels. He's only a normal, though, so you can work with him. It would be better if he was a SIG, but it's only a normal card. You can work with him for sure. Train for less to speed and to fielding. If you can aim for 12 or less, or actually 14 or less to the right side, that'd be good. Go for I1, Power 2, and then Contact 3, since the Contact is decently high and the I is the lowest out of the hitting stats here on the left side. Definitely go for high Power, high I, and then Contact. But this is a nice card. Keep the skill set. I would use some green tickets on here. Look for Charisma. Look for Spotlight, Slugger Instinct, Barrel It Up. Spray Hitter would be good on him as well. Born to be a Star as a keeper. And then the trainers, you can work on this. Get a special trainer on him. Ideally, probably Line Drive Machine, Home Run Hitter, Power Hitter. Any of those would be good. And nice Mookie Betts here. Just use the train, or adjust the train, and then upgrade the skills as soon as you can, and get second and third skills with green and blue tickets. But thank you for showing off Marcus Ayers. All right, let me scroll back up again and let's see if we got anybody else. Okay, Matlack's finally there. Let's go. And then I'll look at Sutton right after Matlack. All right, John Matlack. We'll look at like 5 more cards and then we'll have to call it a stream, guys. All right. 17 to velocity here, 15 to location. This is okay train. Wish that stamina weren't at 10 and the fastball were higher. That's all right. Finesse, Crossfire Boss. Hey, 333, that's excellent. Eventually get him a legend set, but that'll work for now. Get him a special trainer, but for now, this Matlack is impressive. Training him for less to stamina would be ideal. I know you have a high left side, so work with what resources you have, and get him to lower stamina and a legend skill set when you can. But I'm glad I finally got to it. I am Cisco. This is a nice Matlack. Wish I had him on my Rangers team, but a great 73 base overall starting pitcher. Congrats, and thank you for letting me review that. All right, Don Sutton here. I forget who mentioned Don Sutton. Burnsy. Okay, well, I'll just look at it again. Burnsy, just a quick review. Get a legend skill set. Get a less to stamina train here. He's going to have 333 as a legend, though, so this will be fine. And then get him a trainer when you can as well. All right, last few cards here. And I'm seeing a lot of repeats, so it looks like the chat is reconnecting as well. Kendall says Verlander 22. Allen County, I looked at one of your cards already, so I want to give someone else an opportunity if I haven't looked at any of their cards yet. All right, Speedy, Fred McGriff. I haven't looked at Fred McGriff. I know I definitely saw McGriff, and here he is. Sig Fred McGriff here. 13 to the right side, nice train. 22 power. 159 on that power is ridiculous. If you can get better trainers on him, that'd be great. 15 to eye and 9 to contact. His special training lines up perfectly. Trainers here, line drive machine, that's amazing. And looking at the skill set, contact master, spotlight, slugger. Contact master should do okay with 79. Like that, you'd like to have that above 80, but it'll work for now. And then spotlight, slugger should go hand in hand, working well. Slugger might hurt him a bit since his power is so high, but eventually if you wanted to blue that, you can. Fred McGriff, though, a great Padres card, 72 base, first baseman. Padres have a couple of good first basemen, but this is one of the higher ones, and he's only a one-year card, so very nice. Thank you, Speedy, for showing off your McGriff. We'll look at two more cards here. Let me just scroll down in the chat. All right, let's go up, and Sutcliffe, 84 here. I know Alex wanted this one looked at, so let's look at him. 5 to stamina, 14 velocity, 16 location, 12 to break. Slow starter coordinator, Iron Will. You probably want to blue off Iron Will since the Iron Will bonus is or Iron Will skill is based off of the base fastball. It's at 73, which isn't terrible, but you can do a lot better than Iron Will. If you got dominant pitcher or finesse pitcher or last boss, that'd be so much better than this. So if I were you, I would use some blues on Sutcliffe. Keep the train for now. That's amazing. Gold trainer, rising fastball specialist should do fine. And then these eventually get ones that do have starting pitcher bonuses, but they do add to the more important stats rather than stamina, so I like to see that. Good Sutcliffe. I would just recommend a blue ticket for Iron Will. Okay. All right, I'll look at two more. Gordon Shoves, Fred Lynn, and if I can find Kendall's Verlander, I'll look at that as well. So if anybody else has any cards, please send them to the chat. And if I can't find those first, it'll have to wait till next time. Red Sox up 7-3. Love to see it. I hope they finish the game off that way. Game should be almost over, I'd imagine. All right, I'm seeing a Kershaw 16. Not sure whose Kershaw that is, though. If you want it to be looked at, I need you to comment in the comment section. All right. Oh yeah, right. You can't brag Fred Lynn. That's true, Ace. You mentioned that. It's true. You can't brag him. All right, I'll take a brief look at the Yelich here. Needs a better train. Charisma Master Faithy Slugger. Nice card. One of Yelich's better years, actually. He had a good year in 20. Not a good year statistic-wise, but a good year base overall-wise. And then he needs trainers. And another good Brewers card right here. Thanks, Burnsy. Ethan, that's your Kershaw. All right, we'll look at the Kershaw since I'm not seeing anything else. Kershaw 16, best year right here. Needs a better stamina train, but this is the best Kershaw. You can't really go wrong if you train him bad. Giant Crusher, Iron Will Mess. You do need skills though, so recommended a slow starter. Even a workhorse would be good for him because his stamina is pretty high. You could work with a high workhorse skill set, but go for slow starter, Control Master, Fireballer, Mr. Perfect, any of those. All right. It's bottom 8 right now. Okay, cool. Almost over. I'm not seeing a Verlander 22. Oh, there it is. All right, so we'll look at Verlander 22 and then one more card after this. I have Verlander 19. This is an equivalent card to that. 7 to stamina. Try to go for higher left side. Go for more velocity and location on the train. And then on the skill set, co-op, boss, and inning eater, this is okay, but co-op needs to be high levels to be useful. So you go for slow starter, go for fireball or control master, and Mr. Perfect could even be good on this card as well. At a 76 base, you could probably get him to be what he needs to be if you got Mr. Perfect. Workhorse maybe, but I would be hesitant on Workhorse. But Verlander here is a really good card. Special Trainer, Cornerwork Master, that's one of the best. Definitely keep Cornerwork Master. Great Verlander, just get a higher left side train and a better Legend skill set on him. But thanks for showing that, Kendall. Really appreciate it. Okay, and last card, King Gabagool. I haven't seen you that much in chat, but if I can see, there it is, McNeil22. This is the last card we'll look at today, guys. Shout out to King Gabagool. He's made some nice 9 innings videos, but bro, Gabagool, I want to see more content, bro. Looking forward to it. I know you're busy, but I'd love to see it when you upload more videos. All right, this is a good train here. 10 to speed, 7 to the right, or 17 to the right side's a bit high. He is a second baseman. You could go for lower on him, obviously, but 16 to the power is good since it's the lowest base stat. 13 to contact, 11 to eye. Strategist, spray hitter, batting machine. Hey, that's a 333. Excellent Legend skill set there. And with contact being so high, spray hitter is going to do wonders. And I think you got a lot of trainers to that as well. Yes, you did. All right, well, great card. Gabagool just needs a lower speed train and lower right side train, and then the trainers here, line drive machine, doesn't hit the position option, but that's a high percentage, should do amazing. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna have to call it a video, and I actually call it a stream. Thank you guys for coming out. I have to get to some other things. I have other things to do after this stream, but we didn't get what we needed. Unfortunately, we didn't get Nolan Ryan, but we did get Charlie Morton, and he's actually not half bad. He's better than I thought he would be, so I'm happy with that. Thank you guys again for sticking around with me and hanging out. If you guys want to see more streams, please drop a like button on this video. If we can hit 100 likes on this stream, that'd be amazing. I know it's at the very end, but I really appreciate it if you guys leave a like on the stream. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Again, thank you guys for your support, and thank you guys for making it possible for me to make these videos. Next stream, I might go back to my Red Sox team, probably at the end of the month or next month, depending on how my schedule pans out. But again, thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, please check out the description box down below for my social media platforms, and check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers as well. They make great content, and they would really appreciate your guys' support. If you want to see more MLB 9 Innings stuff, it's a great place to check out the description box down below with all the links to the MLB 9 Innings YouTubers. And also feel free to follow me on Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. Links to those in the description box as well. And with all that said and done, thank you guys again. God bless you all. Jesus loves you guys. If you believe in Jesus, and if you repent and turn to him, he'll save you from your sins. He died and rose again on the third day, and he loves you. But with all that said and done, appreciate you all again. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.